So I recently turned 50. I hate to admit that out loud. I can't even imagine saying it. But one of my goals as I turned 50, it was to do, and some of you, you know what, judge me all you want to, but to do 50 push-ups in a row, not breaking apart, but 50 push-ups in the row. And for those of you that know me, I've done marathons, love doing Spartan races, like obstacles kind of stuff, fairly athletic, in decent shape. And I thought, well, that's not going to be too hard. I'm going to do it. And can I tell you, it's been hard. I have hit a wall. I hit a wall right around 30. I think I've hit 34. It's been my max. And for the last month or so, I've been hitting that max and just can't seem to. I'll get to like 33, and then I finally got to 34, and I've just kind of been stuck there and just wondering, how am I ever going to get to 50? And what's wrong with me? What has happened? And why can I not at this age, get to 50 push-ups? And I begin to question myself and think, well, maybe I'm not doing something the smartest way. Maybe because of my body and my age and just what's going on in me right now. Maybe I need to do some things differently than I've done before. So I did some research and figured out, what you got to do is you have to do a lot of reps, and don't do 30 push-ups at a time, but do 50% of that, and do 5 reps of 50%. So, doing 15, 16 push-ups, and then take 2 minutes and do another rep, and then do another rep, and do another rep, and do another rep. And I've immediately noticed a difference. I've changed who I am. And I thought about that as a pastor. I talk to so many individuals who feel like sometimes they get stuck. They get stuck in a rut. They get stuck in their relationship with God, and they don't feel like they're moving. They don't feel like they're changing. They don't feel like they're drawing in closer. Maybe there's times that you're reading the Word and just nothing's coming through. And I think there's a principle here when we think about this idea that I had to learn a different way to increase my ability. I think with the Word and with our relationship with God, sometimes we have to do the same thing. Sometimes we got to shock it. We've got to change it up. We got to switch it up, and instead of doing what you've normally done to increase, maybe you've gotten so strong, or maybe you're at the point where things have changed to where, guess what? Your habits have to change as well. And instead of reading a big chunk, maybe you should read small chunks at a time and really feast on the smaller chunks of the Word. Maybe it's recognizing again that concept of that maybe I need to be doing more, in the sense of doing it more often. And so throughout the day, recognizing, well, maybe I need to read the Bible more throughout the day. And instead of just sitting down for half an hour in one chunk and reading it, maybe I need to read it. And maybe I read 5 minutes in the morning. Maybe I read at lunch. I read, during lunch, I read before dinner. I read before I go to bed. You're putting those in. Maybe I need to change my habit and listen to sermons more often. Can I tell you, as a pastor, one of the things that I wish more and more people would do, it's something I do, right, is to, when I hear a sermon that has impacted me, that has touched me, that I've gotten anything out of, I listen to it again. Oh, my word, can you even do that? Well, guess what? In our world today, isn't that great that I can be here on Sunday morning, I can hear a message that I feel like that impacted, that taught me something, I learned something, I grew from that. Guess what? There might be something else you missed. And what would happen if you listened to it again? What if you happen and listen to it multiple times? Change up your reps, change up your process, learn to grow. Take these opportunities that you have in this world today with electronics and with these devotionals, even to feed on things a little bit differently. And I guarantee you grow a lot stronger than you ever imagined you could.